If you or someone you know is a victim of human trafficking, call the National Human Trafficking Hotline at 1-888-373-7888.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Kansas Missing and Unsolved Podcast. I'm your host, Ricky Chabruggi, and joining me again this week is Sarah from the Easy Out Podcast. How are you doing, Sarah?
Oh, not too bad. Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Can't complain about too much.
Right. I'm trying to do a show real quick before we go to work.
Yes.
Another day in the life, I guess.
That's how it usually goes.
Right. And for those of you that are not familiar with the Easy Out Podcast, Sarah, you want to kind of give them a fill-in on what Easy Out's all about?
Easy Out is a baseball podcast. We're covering MLB. Next season when we have minor league baseball back, we'll be talking about that as well. We'll be adding some independent league ball in there also, hopefully, when we've got a little bit more going on.
Awesome. And how do they find your podcast?
Easy Out Podcast is the name on Twitter. It's the name on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It's Podcast Easy Out because somebody stole it. But other than that, Easy Out Podcast everywhere you go, and you can find it on any podcasting platforms.
Awesome. So I invite everybody to check that out. You can also check it out Back Home Media with all of our other shows on Back Home Media as well at backhomemedia.com. So check that out as well. And we're ready to talk about some cases today.
Let's do it.
The National Runaway Safe Line is here to listen and here to help. Speak to someone specifically trained in crisis prevention who won't tell you what to do. Join a forum where you can post your questions, thoughts, or concerns about what it is like to be a teenager or a parent. If there is something you have been wondering about, please ask, because chances are there are a lot of other people wondering the same thing. Remember, you are not alone. Go online to 1-800-RUNAWAY.org or call 1-800-789-2626.
All right, our first case, we've actually covered Dietrich Foster before, but there's been a development in his case, so I wanted to revisit his case today. As a recap, he's missing from Independence, Kansas. He's been missing since April 12th, 2020. He's 37 years old. 5'9", he's 190 pounds, has black hair and brown eyes. The update on his case is Kansas Governor Kelly is now offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of those responsible for the disappearance and suspected murder of Dietrich Foster. If you have any information regarding Dietrich's disappearance or you know of his whereabouts, please call the Independence, Kansas Police Department at 620-332-1700 or the KBI at 785-296-4017, or you can email tips to ipdrecords@independencekansas.gov. Their email is monitored Monday through Friday during business hours.
Okay, and our next case is Drew Buchanan. Drew went missing from St. George, Utah on August 8th, 2020. Drew was last known to be driving a green 2000 Ford Excursion. It's believed that Drew could be in southern Utah, Colorado, or North Dakota. Drew is 35 years old. He's about 5'9" tall and weighs around 140 pounds. He has brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information regarding Drew's disappearance or you know of his whereabouts, please call the St. George, Utah Police Department at 435-627-4300.
All right, moving on to our next case is Jack Rex Mildfeld Jr. He's missing from here in Salina, Kansas. He's been missing since September 3rd of 2020. He's 52 years old. He's 6 foot tall, weighs 190 pounds. He has brown hair and hazel eyes. He left work around 3 o'clock Thursday, September 3rd, where he was last seen and never made it home. He was supposed to pick up his daughter from school on Tuesday, September 8th, and did not. He failed to show up for work Friday, September 4th, and on Tuesday, September 8th. He was last known to be driving a white 2010 Hyundai Santa Fe with Kansas license plate 119 ECF that is also missing. And the latest information I've seen from his sister is that the police department has pinged his phone unsuccessfully. They're saying that they believe that the phone's either turned off or the battery in it has died. Hyundai was contacted and asked if his vehicle was equipped with Blue Line, which is a service similar to OnStar, and they were told that it was not. So that was another avenue that proved to be unsuccessful. And his sister also says that there has been no activity on his bank accounts either. They are also looking into other avenues, and I will post updates on this flyer like I've been doing as I can get them. If you have any information regarding Jack's disappearance or you know of his whereabouts, please call Detective Aaron Carswell with the Salina, Kansas Police Department at 785-826-7210, extension 221, or the KBI at 785-296-4017.
Okay, our next case is Javier Quijada Jr. Javier is a missing and endangered runaway who went missing from Hutchinson, Kansas on September 4th, 2020. Javier goes by JJ or Junior. It is believed that Javier could be in Pratt, Garden City, or the Wichita, Kansas areas. He is 17 years old. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall and weighs between 147 and 160 pounds. He has black hair and brown eyes. Javier also has a tattoo of the name Bendito on the back of his right arm and the initials JQ on the top of his right arm. Javier was last seen wearing a black shirt. It is possible he may have changed shirts prior to leaving and black jeans. If you have any information regarding Javier's disappearance or you know of his whereabouts, please call the Hutchinson, Kansas Police Department at 620-694-2816 or the KBI at 785-296-4017.
And a quick note on Javier. I was informed by his mom that he had been located. I wanted to go ahead and cover his case anyway because he is still showing listed as missing on KBI's website. So that until I can get positive confirmation, we wanted to make sure we got him out there.
Yes. Hopefully he has been found safe. So
hopefully. Okay, and our next case is Leroy Bratt, and he is missing from Buffalo, Oklahoma. Been missing since August 29, 2020. He was last seen leaving his residence in the Buffalo Woodward, Oklahoma area. He is driving a 1999 red Ford F-250 with Oklahoma license plate number CNF871. It has a black brush guard on the front. His dog, an Australian Shepherd named Rio, is also with him. If you have any information regarding Leroy's disappearance or you know of his whereabouts, or you see his dog Rio or his truck, please call the Harper County, Oklahoma Sheriff's Office at 580-735-2213.
And our next case is Renice Freeman. Renice is a missing or endangered runaway who went missing from Wichita, Kansas on August 25th, 2020. Renice is 16 years old. She is 5 foot 2 inches tall and weighs 130 pounds. She has black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information regarding Renice's disappearance or you know of her whereabouts, please call the Wichita, Kansas Police Department at 316-660-9456 or the KBI at 785-296-4017.
All right. And moving on to our next case, we're going to kind of stroll a ways away from Kansas here. This one's out of Kentucky. Rosalind Velasquez, missing from Radcliffe, Kentucky since August 24th, 2020. She's 15 years old. She's 5 foot tall, weighs 150 pounds. She has black hair and brown eyes. She has indicated that she may attempt to harm herself, and she was last known to be wearing a blue jacket with a crest on the right front area. If you have any information regarding Rosalind's disappearance or you know of her whereabouts, please call the Radcliffe, Kentucky Police Department at 270-351-4470 or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-843-5678.
Hopefully she has not chosen to harm herself.
Yeah, I'm hoping she hasn't.
Yeah, here's hoping they find her safe, even though that is a long ways away from us. Still hoping for a good outcome there.
Right.
Our next case is Samaria Davis. She is missing from Kansas City, Kansas as of April 11th, 2020. It's believed that she may travel to Kansas City, Missouri, or Olathe, Kansas. At the time of her disappearance, Samaria was 15 years old. She would now be 16. She is 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighs 115 pounds. She has black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information regarding Samaria's disappearance or you know of her whereabouts, please call the Kansas City Police Department at 913-596-3000 or the KBI at 785-296-4017.
All right. And for our final case today, a young lady named Tadiah Shum. She's missing from Tonganoxie, Kansas. She's been missing since September 7th, 2020. She's 17 years old. She's 5'3", and she weighs between 120 and 130 pounds. She has black hair and dark brown eyes. It is believed that she may be in the Wichita, Kansas area. If you have any information regarding Tadiah's disappearance or you know of her whereabouts, please call the Tonganoxie, Kansas Police Department at 913-682-5724 or the KBI at 785-296-4017. Wow, I really like seeing those located safes.
That's always a good thing. I love to see more located safes than cases that we're covering.
It's a good feeling. Well, everybody, I want to thank everybody for watching today, and I want to thank Sarah from Easy Out Podcast for joining us again today.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice to have you back on board again.
Always happy to do it.
Good deal. Good deal. And again, a reminder to everybody, if you want to check out, her podcast, Easy Out, or any of the other podcasts on Back Home Media, go to backhomemedia.com and you can run through the list of podcasts and check out the ones that interest you. Also, I want to say again, if you want to help support what we do here on Kansas Missing and Unsolved Podcast, you can go to patriot.com/KMUpod and you can support us there as well. And again, thank everybody for stopping by, and stay safe, take care, and God bless. Have a good one.
Well, I don't think and I thought it, that's different. I said what I said and I meant it, or lamented. Words given weight without thought in a person, the way that I talk and the way that I ought to be able to pause and to say that the fault can be placed on my arm, to this playful assault, to disgrace in this arm. Pray for the day they could wait for the calm. You can't control the storm, only weather it, whether it's 5 weeks and 5 days of rain sideways, or scorched earth, search for death, or water left with all the thorns, with the petals gone, settle on the breath of autumn.